Well, in the history of Manchester United, I've never gonna hate obviously see our army go down by close to 5 players in a single week. And guess what? Amad Diallo's season is over. Kobbie Mainoo is out. Collyer is out. And the other player is known as Ugarte. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name and the United Matters channel is the YouTube channel that you are watching to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. And we're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as your favorites are really concerned. But this one is a saddening one and we have to obviously go ahead and obviously bear with it. Continue to subscribe because you're left with just 11 subscribers to see that we hit some huge number in here for you. And let me check here. Oh, we've now gonna hit 20,300 subscribers. So guys, let's continue to subscribe to see to it that we hit 400 subscribers. Slowly by slowly, we'll get to 30,000 subscribers onto this beautiful channel of ours known as the United Matters channel. And as we speak now, we are having 20,316, meaning that we are left with 84 subscribers to hit 20,400. And I know you guys are really gonna make it happen in here for us. Now, yesterday, Fabrizio Romano went ahead to quote Chris Wheeler of the Daily Mail that Amad Diallo said to miss the rest of the season with an ankle injury confirmed. Confirmed. Man United star suffered the injury early this week, as Chris Wheeler reports. He's expected to be unavailable for the next 3 months. Big blow for United and Ruben Amorim. And if you've been watching in Ruben Amorim and Manchester United, you'll obviously understand that this is a big blow, because I think if you are to talk about a player that is going to hit to shine hugely during this era of Ruben Amorim, it's none other than Amad Diallo, and is said to be out for 3 months. After that statement was put out, Fabrizio Romano went ahead to obviously confirm to us that he understands Man United's current plan is for Amad Diallo to undergo surgery next week after suffering an ankle injury. His season is almost over and full focus will be on getting in the best shape for next season. Now, this is where United has to obviously come up and obviously look out into their physio team, because last season it really happened so, and this season looks like in February we're gonna hit what we call a rock bottom of the injuries, and very many injuries. And now at Manchester United, when I was looking through the list, we almost have 10 players who are really out because of injury. And this is something that we have to address and really understand what exactly causes these injuries. After that, Amad Diallo went ahead to obviously put out a very huge post in here, and he said, I'm extremely disappointed to be writing this message. Unfortunately, I'll be out for some time with an injury. I'll come back stronger than ever. Time to support the boys from outside. Still loads to play for. So, I tell you, it doesn't really sound good for the club of Manchester United, because if you know what we've always gone ahead obviously say about United, this has been one of the most different players that we've been having into the offensive side of the club of Manchester United. You can all agree with me. And by the time he got injured, he had played 22 games in the Premier League, 6 goals and 6 assists. Those are 12 goal involvements. And I tell you, if he never got injured, he would have gone ahead to obviously take the part to the next level and raise it to close to maybe 15 goals a season. UEFA Europa League, he has played 8 games, 2 goals, and then in the FL Cup he played 3 games and he scored 1. And in the Community Shield he played 1 game, meaning that he has so far went ahead to play 34 games, and he has gone ahead to score 8 goals, and he's having 7 assists. That is Amadi Diallo for you. And I really feel for him because I know how important he is. And that final third of Manchester United and his creativity, I don't know how we're obviously going to be looking, because even another player who is really creative into that area, and the manager has been trying him out in that zone. Obviously, known as Kobbie Mainoo, is also out. And it was confirmed yesterday too that Kobbie Mainoo has suffered an injury and can be out for weeks, reports Laurie Whitwell. Manuel Ugarte and Collyer also said to be assessed by Man United ahead of the Spurs game. The game of Spurs is going to be played today. We all know that. Now, if the game of Spurs is obviously going to be played today, we all have to obviously understand that after that game that we played way back when we beat Leicester in the FA Cup by 2-1, I think, Man United had close to 9 days, and the training was intense, and the players have gone ahead obviously get injured. And remember, the manager went ahead obviously said, when it was about Chido Martin, he said that they called those players in to train with the club of Manchester United because they really had problems, and we never got to know that the problems they had were injuries, and it's now that we get to know that the problems they had were injuries. But I want to obviously hail the club of Manchester United for not really having leaks of such a structure or a stature. And it was not until the club wanted us to know that these players are all out that we've obviously gotten to know about it. So that his Kobbie Mainoo is out for you, and Manuel Ugarte is also out. Then Collyer is also out, and it's really bad for the club of Manchester United. But good enough. I think those are really going to be out for weeks, like Ugarte, Kobbie Mainoo, and Collyer. You understand? But for Lisandro Martinez, his season is over, and now Amadi Diallo's season is also over. That is what United is really having. Now, after the manager sensed that he's really in danger, guess what? He went ahead to obviously add in the youngsters from the academy into the squad that is obviously going to be playing against Tottenham Hotspur. And the academy scoop has ordered that Chido Martin, Sekou Kone, Jack Morehouse, Harry Amaz, and Eli Harrison have all travelled with Manchester United squad to face Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Sekou Kone, I think he's ready to play in that midfield. That is it. And I think this is where Ruben Amorim should obviously try to really get these young stars into the team of Manchester United, because I know for Chido Martin, it might be hard for him because we are really having players there that are still leading the line. That is Joshua Zirkzee and a player known as Rasmus Højlund. And with Amadi Diallo out, that means with Amadi Diallo and Kobbie Mainoo out, that means the manager has to obviously have Garnacho into that mix, you know, and maybe Bruno Fernandes to obviously play him there, and see to it that Sekou Kone plays in that midfield with none other than Casemiro. Or Eriksson will play with Casemiro in that double pivot to obviously push Bruno Fernandes a little bit further, to see to it that he partners with Alejandro Garnacho. And for Chido Martin, never know what might happen today, because the manager might obviously say you have limited chances to play, but he might obviously take off Rasmus Højlund and bring on Chido Martin and Joshua Zirkzee, you know, as he takes off Alejandro Garnacho, you know. So a lot can happen. But for Sekou Kone, this is a player that I've always gone ahead to admire, to see it that obviously gets into that midfield, because I know he has the attributes, the intensity, he's a workaholic, he has the skill, and he's that fighter in there. Then Mark Greth has also told us that Jack Fletcher and James Scanlon are also in the Manchester travelling squad. Now, most of the players that have been added into the squad of Manchester United are really midfielders, meaning that we are really having a shortage of midfielders, and that confirms to you that Collyer, Kobbie Mainoo, Amadi Diallo, and it's Collyer, Ugarte, Kobbie Mainoo, and Diallo. They're totally out of the squad that is going to be taking on Tottenham Hotspur in a game that is really hugely anticipated, and I know it's really going to be one of those performances that are really going to be not eagerly eye-catching for the club of Manchester United, because I know that Spurs will obviously have to attack us, and I don't know what plan the manager of Manchester United is really going to deploy in a game of this stage, I tell you, because it's really going to be a hard one. I tell you, it's really going to be a very, 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 very hard game. But I know a lot can happen. These youngsters can obviously come and obviously put out a statement, provided we all know to it that even the side of Spurs has not been doing good. Not so? Spurs side has also not been doing wonders, meaning that we can obviously come and really terrify these players of Tottenham Hotspur into what we call a beating that they'll never even forget into their careers. Not so? So guys, let's wait and see how that pans out. But the club of Manchester United is really into an injury crisis, and that's going to obviously hit Manchester United badly. After that, the last video I did, I had a segment where I talked about Lisandro Martinez really getting what we call a surgery, and he has gone ahead and obviously put out a statement via his social media platforms after undergoing the surgery. His message has been as follows: today, after going through several stormy days, where I allowed myself to feel and accept my sadness, helplessness, insecurities, fears, and deep emotional imbalance, I'm reconnecting with my essence and my values, which help me see things from a kinder and more positive perspective. I feel immense gratitude for the incredible work and support for Man United, Argentina Federation, my family, friends, teammates, and everyone who took the time to send a message of encouragement. The surgery went perfectly. Now it's time to give it my all, with heart and soul, in the rehabilitation process. That is Lisandro Martinez for you. He's one of those that is out, and I cannot tell you that he will kick a ball anytime soon, and we have to wait for him during the preseason, because that's when we're obviously going to see him play for the club of Manchester United once again. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Your reactions to Diallo's season over are welcome in the comment section below. Kobbie Mainoo, Manuel Ugarte, and Collyer out of the Tottenham Hotspur game as Chido Martin, Sekou Kone come through to replace these others, and another cast of youngsters coming in through from the academy of Manchester United. We sign out for now. See you later. Rock and David remains my name, and see you when you see me. I love you and hope you guys are really doing great. Yesterday I really had a trip and I couldn't obviously represent here, but I'm back to the fullest. Bye bye.